Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Lost Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. It's day 91, and we're on the cusp of victory. Just a week and a half remains until we've reached our 100-day quota. So of course, there's talks of pulling the plug, throwing in the towel, waving the white flag, surrendering to the invaders. My god, what would Sirei say if he were still alive? And of course, Eito, with his persistent problem with authority, is leading the charge with Nozomi and ourselves in the firing line here because of our supposedly secret conversation somehow spreading amongst the rest of our class. The conversation about crypto globin, her mother's research, her entire presence here, given she wasn't meant to accompany us in the first place down here on Earth. And, well, our deadline to capitulate to the Supreme Commander's demand approaches. We are running out of time. If there was ever a perfect opportunity for the man on fire to assuage our concerns, now's the goddamn time. Where are you, man? But, Ima is planning to, begin talks about what's coming up next. I think we have until, day 94 to, meet with the Supreme Commander and make our final decision, choose our conclusion, to use her words. That's right, everyone was just not willing to talk to me whatsoever. What's happening? It definitely wasn't me. I never told anybody. But then who? And how? Was Eito just, hiding in my shower?
Yeah!
For a decision of this magnitude, the only way to be fair is majority rule. As your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote. You're not our commanding officer, though. Alright, I'm gonna forget you said that, sister dearest. Who's in favor of continuing to fight here? Absolutely nobody. Not even me, I've lost all hope. With all of my thoughts jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozomi was the only one to put her hand up. Just a liar, huh? Coulda guessed that. Damn. Even through all her tears, even with everyone against her, she won't give up. This is for her mother, after all.
Aha!
Then, on the other side, who is in favor of us getting out of here? Everybody raised their hands, excluding Nozomi and myself. I'm a vote of no confidence. Takumi, what about you? Does it really matter at this point? I'm not going to change the outcome. I don't want to die either. I want to find a way to live. But something about this situation is all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know? And the truth has been twisted. Right, they all blame Nozomi's mother for transfusing the crypto globin blood into us, but we never said that. When we were talking, Nozomi specifically said her mother had nothing to do with it, her research had been shut down, it was passed off to someone else. Who is this other person, though? Just what is going on here? Takumi, are you abstaining? He's been seduced by Nozomi. She got close to him from the very start with that intention. Oh, she switched it around. Now Nozomi's the one who's been manipulating me all along. Well, that was an easy decision. In that case, it's safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and hightailing it out of here, yes? Wait! Please! Let's rethink this one more time! Something isn't right here! Eito is... he must be... doing his best to keep his laughter contained. I swear to God, he's pulling the strings here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but you can't believe what the enemy is saying. They're trying to trick you. Give it a rest, Nozomi. We're not going to fight no matter how much you insist. I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. But, Nozomi, making us fight might be your duty, so maybe you yourself can't defy the order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give this up? Damn, no one is on her side, not even one person. You'd think, I don't know, I guess Yugamu might have at least come to her aid, but no, absolutely no one. Apart from us, of course, and even then we're on shaky ground because she thinks we're the one who leaked the conversation. No, I'm not like that. Uh-oh. Suddenly, Nozomi let out a pained whimper and collapsed with a thud. Oh no. Everyone's gonna be like, oh god, she's so dramatic. She's really seeing this lie through to the end. Nozomi, what is it? Leave her alone. It's just another act. Look, she's playing possum. Of course it isn't. I rushed over to Nozomi and peered into her face. What's wrong? Ever since, like, we left for Secret to Last Defense Academy, she had that weird morning, right, where she just was not having a bar of anything. I'd seen these symptoms before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? So soon after the last one? Why? Why now? I thought I was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking so good the last few days. Were her rejection symptoms coming back this whole time? Nozomi, are you okay? I gently offered my hand to Nozomi as she was slumped on her knees, but... she slapped it away, probably. She ignored my hand, getting up on her own with a wobble. Sorry. I'm not feeling so great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room. And, well, seems like nobody could give two hoots about it. Shucks. The way things just turn on a dime, huh? Are those the rejection symptoms we've heard so much about? Nozomi's going to be okay, right? Yeah, she's gonna be fine after you guys just stomped and spat all over her. This isn't the time to be worrying about her. We could end up like that any moment now. And she could just be faking it, right? Since she failed to persuade us. She's trying to get sympathy. She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong.
Hey!
And she's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what she told me. How did you find out anyway? Huh? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Eito, who told you about it? I heard it from Shoma. From Shoma. I heard it from Darumi. I first heard it from Tsubasa. I heard it from Takimaru, but it was going around before then too. Huh? I guess I heard it from Gaku. I don't really remember though.
Yeah!
Kako and I heard it from Miss Magadori. What the hell is happening? This web of lies? This is a huge conspiracy. Have these guys got their own conspiracy board that I'm not aware of? I heard it from Lady Kurara. I first heard about it from Yugamu. I guess I heard it from Tsubasa? Wait, what? Now we've looped back. Strangely, everyone had heard the story from someone different. So then we don't know who it came from. It was obviously you, Talkers. You let it slip and it spread from there, right? I told you I never told anyone! But who else is there? Who else would know about a private conversation in your room? That's why I'm telling you, something's off! Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place as this. I swear, man. I don't know why I just keep looping back to Eito. Is he the secret 12th commander? Yeah, screw fighting for a mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else. Oh yeah, well, it won't be a hero's welcome. Gaku can say good money to that sweet, sweet bounty money. Everyone has the right to live. We're humans too. Well, besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder. I mean, if Shoma wants to live, then shit. Takumi, you don't have to worry. Nozomi's coming with us. We wouldn't just leave her behind. Really? Are you sure about that? Is it because you can't absorb anything from her because she has no hemoanima? I'm sure if we go to the satellite, her symptoms can be cured, and we're not going to leave her to take all the blame for all this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite, and question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme. The people who came up with it. Hey, that big supreme monster is going to keep its promise, right? You can't even trust what it's going to do. This could all be fake. Like, this is a really tough situation, of course. Like, do we trust the enemy who's, like, offered us this ultimatum? That's the thing, right? We haven't heard from people from our side. That's what's caused all this doubt and concern. All they have to do is tell us something, and we're good to go. We'll have to trust that it will. Carrying on this war will just lead to death on both sides, after all. Ironic, isn't it? in the end, the only person we can bring ourselves to trust is the enemy we've been fighting all this time. That's how peace works. You lay out your hostilities on the table and decide to believe in one another. Well, they better have a first-class rocket ship that'll take us to the artificial satellite. We didn't even know where we can land. I don't really remember how I got back to my room after that. By the time I realized where I was, I was already lying in bed. What the hell, man? What's going on here? That discussion was a secret between me and Nozomi. So how did everyone find out? Well, we've got nothing but time, Takumi. Let's take a look around our room. See if there's a secret grill or a vent, or maybe an audio bug that someone made in the Gift-O-Matic. If Yugamu can make a transmitter that we can use to track down prisoners, who's to say someone couldn't bug our room? Doesn't add up. And even if we came to our conclusion together, is it really the right decision? Are we really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place? Either way, the decision's been made. That was the consensus. I guess that's all there is to it. I guess so. Man on fire, where are you? The days are ticking down.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! It's your 92nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I mean, looking at these little puppets of us, you can see Nozomi's clearly not here. She was never meant to be.
Overcome these last few days with the teamwork you've cultivated with your allies here along the way! The goal is right in front of you. A new era will begin in humanity's history, and all of you will be honored as heroes for generations to come!
We'll be legends! They'll have statues made of us, because we will no longer exist. We'll be dead.
Okay, let's get going for the day.
Oh yeah, I'm so hyped up after that. Starting a new era in history would be meaningless if we died. I mean, you know, you think about soldiers, how some are willing to put their life on the line, for freedom or whatever, but these guys, they didn't volunteer. They were drafted, right? They didn't ask for this. They're all young. They got their lives ahead of them. Can you blame them for not wanting to die? I don't. I totally understand. And what does he mean about the teamwork we've cultivated? If our teamwork was that good, we wouldn't be in this mess. Where did things go wrong to land us in this situation? Oh, free time. Yeah, sure, let's spend it. Wandering around. Nozomi in her room. Can we look after her? Darumi's there. Eito and Shoma hanging out. What's going on in here, guys? 8 days. Single digits now. Just a little more. Oh. Okay, well, thanks for showing me the whites of your eyes. Man, nobody wants to talk unless they are available to talk to. Kyoshika? What even is in the defense room anyway? Is it going to be the unholy Jumonji sword? Darumi, you're the only company I can keep. What if I try to give someone a present? Will they accept it? You too? What was the case you're working on, by the way? Was it to do with investigating Nozomi's true intentions, or is it, fingers crossed, something to do with Hiriko's death?
Yeah!
Oh, okay. She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it then. Interesting, okay. She's working on something, she's cooking. Let her cook. I don't know why I'm trying to speak with everyone if all they're gonna give me is dots. Alright, fine. I'll go to the Gift-O-Matic. Let's see what we can come up with. Sorry. Let's look at our report card. Math and gym. I'd like to work on gym. What do I have on Takemaru? Just that he prefers something in the accessories category. Let's filter, shall we? What could it possibly be? Dragon keychain. Gutsy shades. Tiger helmet, driving gloves. Crown, high heels. Ball gag. I don't know what he'd like. Let's give him biking gloves, right? He rides a bike. Could come in handy. There you go. Takumi, I don't want to see your face right now. Shit.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Alright, well, you know, someone's got to brighten up the mood around here. Endurance went up by 10, mobility up by 10. Alright, well, there we go. Gym up to 3. More free time. Should we hit the library? No one really wants to speak except for Ruby. I find that pretty comical, I have to say. Alright, let's hit the books. Read a book and study, time will pass. I think math is the other one, right? Probability theory and fate. I'll try reading this book today. In the world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, if the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, that's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. The dice-rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. So don't let unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I can take to heart. Well, that sounded like a self-help book, if anything, and we kind of need it right now, so I appreciate it.
Troops, it's time to hit the sack. The countdown marches on. But don't let your guards down just yet. In spite of the difficulties ahead, I truly believe that you will all get through this.
Well, your recording version of you does. The real you has been taken over.
For now, rest up while you still can. Close your eyes.
Okay. Well, Takumi's done as he's been told. Yeah. That sums it all up. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh god, don't bring this up again as well. We had that memory, quote-unquote, of us waking up in a hospital with Karo by our side, telling us it was all a dream, that we just fell and banged our head, before she declared her love for us and the dream abruptly cut. Are these real, or are they manufactured?
Come on. Don't cry.
We're back to the beginning, though. This was like our first ever flashback, wasn't it?
If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Oh man, those gasps for breath.
Karuha? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Are we gonna get something different this time around? Or is this just to refresh our memory?
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karuha. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
Oh my god, that's right, she did say that, didn't she?
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up.
I completely forgot about this. We could use this, right? To see if Nozomi has the same injury.
I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Not like we can just tell her to lift her shirt up, though, of course.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Oh, kids.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karuha. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry.
I got your back.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
No matter what, you saying?
I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now.
Once again, she said Taki instead of Taki, as she usually does.
You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
Okay. That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karuha no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karuha safe, I have to keep fighting. Fight, 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 fight. Day 93. Nozomi, Nozomi, Nozomi. Sorry, it just reminded me of that old Moko situation. I jolted upright with a shout. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. Was the man on fire like entering our dreams, trying to, reignite our passion to fight? No, not a nightmare. A memory. A memory of Karuha. One I'd dreamt about before. But why again? Why now? You trying to tell me something? Well, waking up before the announcement.
Good morning! Hello, world! A fine morning is upon us! A morning filled with hope!
Yeah, sure. Maybe back when you recorded this, right now, it's full of despair.
It's your 93rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Time is ticking away. Now then, take your dear friends by the hand and fight for the sake of humanity's great wish.
Again, what would have happened if, Sirei was still around and he saw the state of us? Would he be like, oh shit, I better re-record these intros so it's not so happy-go-lucky, Maybe tone it down a little bit.
The invaders' futile attempts at raiding us only serve as opportunities to destroy them. Huzzah! Keep your spirits high and protect our beloved school and human race.
I feel like Sirei's voice actor had so much fun with his role. He can tell us to protect whatever he wants, but it's already over. We're not going to fight here any longer. Our meeting with the Supreme Commander is tomorrow. Once tomorrow comes, we're going to leave this school. Fight, 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 fight. Ugh! Stop! I can't fight anymore. It's all over. What? Who is it? What do you want? I cautiously approached the door and opened it to find... Mr. Sumino! Good morning! Yes, hello. What are you two doing in here? You two? What is it? Oh my, you seem low. Like a thermometer melted by the sun. Wouldn't the thermometer be up? I suppose you're feeling guilty about the information you leaked? It's turned Miss Kirifuji into a real pariah. Is that why you're still sulking? I didn't fucking leak anything! You damn glob! I told you I never told anyone! So then how did the story get around?
Hey!
That's why I'm so confused! I have no idea. I don't even know how anyone found out!
Yeah!
Isn't that the nature of gossip? No one ever knows for sure where it came from. More importantly, we have something we'd like to discuss with you. Discuss? What is it? We weren't really sure who to bring this up with. We were wondering who we could trust in a situation like this. Oh, and you picked me? The guy who had the private conversation with Nozomi and didn't tell you guys? But apparently leaked the secret, so... if I'm like a sieve, do you really want to be trusting me right now? And when the thing with Miss Kirifuji happened, we saw you shamefully waffle back and forth about it. Oh, well, I'm glad I passed your audition. Sorry.
Aha!
Oh, no. Seeing that actually made us feel we could trust you. If you were really the traitor, you wouldn't have let the situation beclown you so badly. You had to throw out the T word, huh? Traitor? What are you talking about?
The culprit. The one we've been chasing all this time. We've been investigating, trying to find out who they are.
The shit's going down. Music is playing, guys.
But we failed.
Fuck.
We couldn't solve the mystery.
Seriously, what are you talking about? To tell the truth, there is one little thing I didn't share with everyone about my time with the invaders. Oh, Ema, I love you, man. Give me a hug. What?
What a shock, right? Especially when he's the one who went around telling people not to hide things from others.
You know how it goes. There are rules for me and rules for thee. So, what didn't you tell us? It's about the commanders. They worship a peculiar deity. They have what we'd call a religion. A religion. Those things. Furthermore, they follow their tenets very strictly. According to these teachings, hemoanima, or cryptoglobin, was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's super seriously forbidden. Right, so a prisoner wouldn't be executed for being captured by a fellow commander, would she? Nor would a special defense unit soldier have her hemoanima absorbed either. You're telling me they don't absorb cryptoglobin? And we're blasphemous because we've been absorbing theirs this entire time. We truly are their holy enemies.
So then, who was behind those incidents?
The blackened mummy belonging to the prisoner.
I mean, this is all well and good. Are we sure that there's not one of them that's like an atheist?
And the shriveled body of Hideko, too.
It can't be. You're saying that wasn't the invaders' doing?
Yeah!
Precisely so. It's absolutely forbidden for them to absorb cryptoglobin.
In which case, the person behind it must be one of us, right?
Huh? No way. No, it couldn't be. In short, there is a traitor among us, responsible for killing the prisoner and Miss Shizuhara. A sickening chill ran the length of my body. I felt myself getting unsteady on my feet, as if struck by a sudden dizzy spell. Someone did mention sacrifices. That can't be. A traitor? This is a fine case of homicide we have on our hands. A human has killed another human.
The murder of Hiroko Shizuhara.
Is that the title of your book? Murder.
Which means it was time for me to step in as a detective. I did some investigating, but I didn't get anywhere. I couldn't get my hands on a single clue.
Oh, he's good. He thinks he's good. But I've been on to him for so long. It's not your fault, sweet Kako. Investigating this late in the game can't amount to much. I'm still having trouble believing there's a traitor among us. There's no benefit to betraying the team like this, right? And there's no point in crossing over to the other side when we can't even communicate with them.
Yeah!
Indeed. The culprit's motive is a total mystery.
Still, the truth remains that the prisoner and Hiroko were killed. As a detective, I can't turn a blind eye to that.
How can we prove this? How can we prove this? There's got to be a way. He's not perfect. He really is not.
That said, I've reached a dead end in the investigation. At this rate, the case is going to go cold.
And that's why you're finally opening up to me? And that's why we've come to you, Mr. Sumino. You've been all over the place on expeditions. Any ideas where we could find some fresh clues? You can't just spring that kind of question on me and expect an instant answer. Jesus. I haven't been thinking about this for the past 70 days. Ever since the barbecue? Ever since Hiroko's disappearance? Nothing then? I knew you wouldn't be of any use.
None at all.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Jeez. Not like you got anywhere. Rude. If you do remember anything at any time, please let us know. We only have until tomorrow before we get out of here, but we intend to continue the search for the culprit even when we're on the satellite.
Let us know if anything comes to mind.
Sure. If I think of anything, I'll tell you guys right away.
Well then, let's get going, Kako. We should keep up our investigation. Right. There's only one truth out there after all.
And with that, the Takumi twins left my room. I was hoping you'd be investigating that, and I was right. A traitor. Someone killed the prisoner in Hiroko. I wonder who. Who found the body? Who was with Sirei's diced up form when we found him out in the middle of nowhere? What if he was body snatched? What if that wasn't Eito we rescued, but a different one? Give me a break already. Nothing makes sense anymore. Honestly, the whole thing just irritated me. I couldn't even believe it, let alone wrap my head around it. I returned to my bed again and tried to shut everything out. I covered my ears and closed my eyes. I had no idea how many hours passed by like that. What now? Hearing the doorbell stubbornly ringing again and again, I finally got up. Someone else. Who is it now? I'm coming! I'm coming, just wait! I grumbled as I opened the door, and standing there was... Oh, Takumi. Oh. Have you heard any rumors about some investigation into into a potential traitor? Yeah? How can I help you? Eito. Sorry for being so persistent with the bell. I was just a little worried about you after yesterday. I'm also here to pick up the bug that I planted in your room. Are you alright? I'm fine. Just a little confused. About how Nozomi's story got around? No, I have an inkling of how that got around. It is rather odd. How did everyone find out if you never mentioned it to anyone? Oh, really? You had that conversation in a private room, right? It never should have gotten out in the first place. And yet... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It really is a mystery. I just came here to gloat. Oh, God. Okay, let's just wait for confirmation. Oh, by the way, Takumi, everyone's going to get together in the cafeteria. Will you join us? In the cafeteria? Yes. We're making our deal with the Supreme Commander tomorrow. I was hoping we could all get on the same page before then. And besides, it's going to be our last night with all of our wonderful friends here at the Academy. I know I won't be able to convince Nozomi to come, but I'd like you to be there with us. How about it? Okay, I'll go. It is our last night, after all. Really? That's great news. Oh, and I'll look into the other matter myself. I'll dig around for the source of the rumors. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of it. It might end up being after we get to the artificial satellite, but I'll talk to everyone again and try to get some more details. Come on, let something slip. I know you're gonna let something slip. Do it now. Thanks, Eito. I'll be waiting in the cafeteria then. See you, Takumi. With a happy smile on his face, Eito took his leave. Our last night, huh? That's right. This time tomorrow, it'll all be over. I'll be able to see Kato on the artificial satellite. Sitting here and dwelling on things won't do anything for me. I guess I'd better join everybody. Alright. Let's do it. This is a remix of our nighttime music. Is it because it's our last night, even though it's the afternoon? Yep, Nozomi's still in her room. Everyone's in the cafeteria. What's up? By the time I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already... Okay, everybody! Here's to the end of being stuck here! Cheers! Fully in the mood to celebrate. Alright, who's ready to order next? Wow, he's rushing around. I'll have a freshly squeezed orange juice. I'd like fresh carpaccio. Straight from the abattoir. Understood. I'll bring them out at once.
How are you going to get fresh meat?
But man, thinking about how tomorrow's gonna be the end is bringing me down a little. I truly respect all of you so much. You did great to manage spending all of this time with stinking human refuse like me. You're not going to change even at the very end, huh? Well, I didn't expect otherwise. Things felt rather lively. Takumi, I'm so glad you came. Looks like you're all having fun. Yes, we're finally going to be free from all the fighting. We never wanted this in the first place, so I suppose it's like a weight has been lifted. I thought we'd have to wait until day 100 to feel this way. But who ever could have guessed things would end like this? Oh my. If it isn't Sir Takumi, how about a glass for you, sir? Are you alright? Is the holy Jumanji sword somewhere it shouldn't be? Kyoshka, are you drunk? Oh no, I'm sober as a judge. Come a little closer to me and see for yourself. Stop! How are you even tipsy right now? The carbonated beverages got to her. Apparently, she's never tried them before. And this is what happened when she did. She's got drunk off the aura, the vibe. I'm getting so hot. Sir Takumi, please undress me. Oh my god. No! Fine. I know the holy Jumanji sword will do it. You're not gonna cut off your clothes. Hey, holy Jumanji sword. Why don't you take off that scabbard of yours? Who let the drunk girl have a sword?
Everybody look! Angel eggs everywhere! The room is filled to the brim with colorful eggs. Oh, it's so beautiful. Don't you know? If they hatch, a bunch of angels will be born. And those angels, they'll eat them all up. My stupid family, my stupid friends, my stupid teachers.
Alright.
Doremi said she wanted to feel good tonight, so I gave her some of the white powder I really like.
Oh. Alright. Did she sniff it? Or what? Of course.
She snorted it, and now she's all messed up.
I mean, I thought this was just par for the course. White powder? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, pixie sticks. The sweet and sour kind. A little lick always gets me hyper.
Hey!
And she snorted it. And ended up like this.
I told her you're supposed to lick the powder. Maybe it's a placebo effect?
This is like the Community gift where, Donald Glover comes back with the pizza and everything's just on fire.
When the angels hatch, they'll eat my dad for me. On a Sunday afternoon. Dad goes to see the horse races on Sunday afternoons and beats me when he loses his bets.
We don't even have room for soccer, according to the books. How the hell do we have horse races?
I hate Sundays. And Dad. And horses. The angels are gonna eat them all for me. Please hatch soon, my beautiful angels.
Anyway, I should probably just leave her be. Hey, if we're done fighting here, are we gonna have to give up our infusers? Felt good as hell to transform with them. What was so good about it? I'm over all that, man. We should get our cryptoglobin drain when we're on the satellite. I'm scared of getting rejection symptoms. Yeah, we'll all go back to our regular lives. I'll be going back to living among the upper classes. I'm done being in this zoo with all you filthy peasants. And I'll return to a life befitting of a living piece of trash, never speaking a word to anyone ever. For the love of murder. I guess I'm going to have to help the family business again, even though I have no interest in killing without love. They're already talking about what they'll do when they get back home. Aren't they worried about the deal we have to make tomorrow? I mean, weren't you thinking about just going to see Karo again as well, Takumi? We're negotiating with an invader. Who knows what could happen? It's entirely possible it's a trap meant to deceive us. Are you wondering if they're worried about tomorrow? Huh? You got ESP or something? I think everyone's trying not to concern themselves about it precisely because they're worried. Precisely because they're worried? They can't help being anxious, but they're trying not to dwell on it. If they pay it too much mind, it'll overwhelm them. Is that really okay? Are they just avoiding facing the issue? This is our only choice for survival. All we can do is accept the offer. So even if we are avoiding the issue, we have to move forward all the same, right? That's the only choice we have now. The only choice, huh? Maybe that's true. If we want to survive, we just have to trust the enemy's offer. But I don't think we have to worry. This is a win for the invaders' side too. If they can also achieve their goals without fighting, obviously that's better for them. The Supreme Commander said the same thing, that they all want to avoid fruitless fighting. But is that how they really feel? Do invaders really have those kinds of thoughts and emotions? If I had brought that up, we might end up going down a rabbit hole. Oh, suddenly, Eito cried out as he looked towards the entrance to the cafeteria. I looked back, and standing there was... Nozomi? You alright? Nozomi. Oh god, this corner here is just taboo. We've got Eito here, Kyoshika and Narumi. Let's start on this side. Is Nozomi feeling alright? Not that a coward like me has any right to worry about her. What's she here for? It's already been settled. I'm not fighting anymore. No matter what Nozomi may say, we've chosen the path of life. Apologies to Miss Kirifuji, but the outcome is not going to change. It's only natural that none of us want to die. I won't allow Kako to die either.
This isn't Nozomi's fault, but it's not our fault either. The ones to blame are the people in charge for never telling us anything. Is she going to lecture us until the final hour? She never knows when to give up.
I mean, geez, you guys are making a tons of assumptions. She just arrived here.
Are Nozomi's rejection symptoms okay? Maybe she doesn't want us worrying about her, but still.
What's she doing here? Don't tell me she's still trying to convince us to stay. Nozomi. I can see Lady Nozomi, even though she shouldn't be here. She must have developed a ninja doppelganger technique. Of course.
Ninjas are gonna eat everything! Sloppily and messily, they'll eat it all up!
Nozomi, are you okay? How are your rejection symptoms?
Better?
Okay, well that was a very curt answer. She replied plainly, and then turned to everyone else in the cafeteria. Hey everyone, are you really okay with this? Huh? What do you mean? You're really going to accept the invader's offer?
You really won't let this go, will you? We told you our decision. You can try all you want to persuade us, it won't work. We're not fighting anymore.
We've chosen life. We don't want to die here. You're not going to change our minds. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, Nozomi, just, you know. It's time for you to surrender now.
You got that? Go back to your room and get some sleep. We've got nothing to say to you.
Kaku!
I see. If that's your choice, then that's fine.
You're agreeing with our decision?
Whether I agree or not, it's not my place to say anything if your minds are all made up. I just wanted to ask one last time. If this is your decision, I won't try to stop you. I think you should trust in your decision. I'll be here, praying that it all goes well for you.
Here? You mean you're not coming? I think she'd rather die than have the regret of not seeing her mission through to the end. Wait! Don't tell me you're going to try and fight alone!
Don't worry. I won't get in the way of your negotiations. I won't lay a finger on the enemy until all of you are on your way to the satellite. I won't risk messing this up for you.
That's insane! It's totally reckless! Trying to fight them by yourself would just be marching to your own death!
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision.
Huh?
This isn't something anyone made me do. It's something I decided to do, on my own. I'll continue to believe in humanity until the end. In order to protect mankind, I'll stay here and fight.
After announcing this in a hoarse voice, Nozomi staggered unsteadily out of the cafeteria. Nozomi. I couldn't stop her. I just stared at her back as she left.
Huh?
Is she seriously gonna stay here? What the hell's she thinking? There's no way she can pull through on her own. She's doomed to die.
What do we do? Should we just leave her be?
Doesn't matter. If she says she wants to stay, there's nothing we can do. Karara, having second thoughts?
Hey, everything's fine. Totally perfectly cool. When the angels hatch, they'll eat everybody anyway. Holy Jumanji sword. Don't be shy. Show me how proudly you stand. You two be quiet.
I'll try to talk to her later. I don't know if she'll listen, but I'll do what I can. Is that alright with you, Takumi? No, you fucking don't see her in private, good sir. Alright? I'm keeping my eye on you. Yeah, if you don't mind. I doubt she'll listen to me anymore anyway. Right. Sorry about that. From the looks of it, it'll be hard for anyone to persuade her to come with us. She wants to press forward and trust in her decision. So, what am I supposed to do? Can I really leave things like this? Am I prepared to abandon Nozomi and leave this place? I won't survive if I don't. I won't be able to see Kotaro again. I fought so hard to see Kotaro again. But she's been here right under our noses this entire time. All I gotta do is look at her belly. Which, sounds inappropriate. But, desperate times call for desperate measures. Takumi, are you okay?
Yeah.
Do I look okay? Sorry. I'm going to head back to my room early. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. With that, I left the cafeteria alone. Please tell me we find something or the man on fire talks to us tonight. This is our last night here, supposedly. You know, if there was ever a time, what's the right thing to do? And what's the wrong thing to do? Do we run away so we can keep living? Or do we keep fighting for something, even if it means we die? It looks like everyone else has reached their own answer, Nozomi included. But I'm still as lost as ever, unable to figure out what it is I should do. And my time will be up tomorrow. God, we had a whole week and we've gotten nowhere. What should I do? Ugh, it's so hard, right? We didn't even know if the people are on the artificial satellite. We don't even know if they're safe. We can assume that they are because the invaders are like, yep, we'll send you up there. You guys find a different fucking planet to live on. Earth is ours now. Without ever finding an answer, I continue to turn the same thoughts over and over in my head. We dreamed about that dream for a reason, right? Our very first memory with Kotaro that we had here. Until eventually, I fell asleep. Yes, no day counter. That's what I'm looking for. I always, hold my breath waiting to see if the day counter will appear. I woke up upon sensing a strange presence. It's Eito, ready to stab me in the face. It wasn't the first time I'd felt that way. So somehow, I just knew. He was here. About fucking time.
You again. I figured as much.
Do you only appear on a full moon or something? Huh? Do you live inside me?
What is it? Do you have something you want to say to me? Now's your last chance. By this time tomorrow, I won't be here anymore.
No. Figures. I still can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying. Better get our infuser, buddy. Guess we can't do things like last time.
What exactly are you anyway?
I like how done he sounds. He's just like, oh, what are you? Seriously, just, fucking tell me. We've reached the end of the game. I just want to know. Alright, I'm done.
Are you really not an invader? That's why you helped me, right? So, what are you? What are you going to do after I've left this place tomorrow?
Like how he keeps asking questions like, yeah, we're gonna get an answer.
Are you gonna stay here?
Well, good chat. I wanted to see you again, but not like this. Jeez. In the end, I never found out who he was. He's been trying this whole time to say something, but I was never able to hear him. If I'd been able to hear what he said, would it have changed anything? I fell back into my bed and went back to sleep. You're fucking joking. No way. You can't blue ball me like this. You can't just, bring him in. Yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna affect the plot one last time. Nope. We never figured out, hey, he can speak to us through our hemoanima. Damn it. God's sake. So frustrating.
A fine morning is upon us.
Yep.
It's your
come on,
94th
controller.
day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy. The end of your school days is so close, but don't lose focus just yet. We don't know when those vile invaders will attack, but no matter what obstacles lay in your way, If you join hands with your comrades, you can surmount any challenge.
Are we supposed to actually hold hands? I feel like that's not the first time you told us to do this.
Now then, keep your spirits up and protect our beloved school and the human race to the last.
Alright. I'll bear that in mind as I fly back up to the satellite. We can overcome them if we join hands, huh? Considering our situation, those words are practically mocking us. As of today, it's over. Obstacles and all. Day 94. It's been 7 days since we promised to speak with the Supreme Commander. But what happens now? It said it would come alone, but... well... hopefully it has. The alarm! Is it already here? Well, how courteous of it to wait for our morning announcement.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
I don't know if we're going to be preparing for battle this time, but we should, just in case.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I mean, if we're going to go beyond the force field, we need to go to the war room anyway. That thing is going to keep its promise, right? If not, no. I'm not going to get anywhere by confusing myself. I better hurry to the war room for now. Let's do it. Anyone around? Nozomi, you're not coming? We're under attack, supposedly. Hey, now that we know Hiroko's dead, I mean, not like we could go to Moko's room. Not now! Okay, sorry. My bad. Everyone's already here. Alright, we got our business suits on. We got the treaty signed when I arrived at the war room. Everyone was already there. This alarm. It must be that thing, right? It's here, isn't it? I wonder if it's alone, like it promised. If it's trying to fuck us over, we'll make him pay. I mean, we've got the cameras, right? Can we look?
Does anyone see it yet? No, it's not on the monitor yet.
Miss Koana, say something as soon as you see anything.
Are you ordering me around now?
Of course, there's no sign of Nozomi. Eito said he'd try to talk to her. I wonder how that turned out. If I'm going to ask, I'd better make it quick.
I'll let you know as soon as I see the Supreme Commander. It's going to keep its promise, right?
What was that face, Shoma? I'm fully prepared to be called a coward, but I still want to go back home to Leo.
That thing's gonna keep its promise, right? They don't want to fight either, right?
We're just gonna have to prepare ourselves. We gotta accept the offer if we want to live.
I'm not to blame. It's the fiends on that satellite who came up with this horrid plan.
Surrender is our only option for survival. I can't let Kako die in a place like this.
In the end, I never found out the true identity of the traitor. I'm a failure as a detective.
Don't worry, I know who it is. Continuing the fight will only lead to death. We have to flee and live on. Ugh. The holy Jumanji sword and I have pounding hangover headaches. The sword has a hangover?
I got a little too happy off that white powder yesterday, and now I hate myself even more.
Oh, unfortunate. Eito, did you manage to convince Nozomi? Is she alive? About that, she wouldn't listen to me at all. She insists that she's going to stay behind on her own. I should have known. I don't know what to do either. The only thing left is to wait and hope she has a last-minute change of heart. But the last minute is already here. Does she really plan on staying behind? What does she think she can do all on her own? Not to mention she's unwell because her rejection symptoms are acting up. I guess I'm going to have to find a way to bring her with us. Even if it has to be against her will. What if that dream of ours comes to life, the one about her being grabbed by the big guy? Oh, everyone look! Tsubasa had been watching the monitor closely when she suddenly called out. There, in the schoolyard! She fiddled with the controls as she spoke, and the camera on the monitor slowly zoomed in. Oh, not in her hemo-anima form.
The Supreme Commander.
On her own, just as promised.
It really did come alone.
I mean, she's super powerful. It had such an imposing stride. It was hard to believe it was a lone agent walking into enemy territory. I couldn't help but stare at it as it walked straight ahead. It absolutely radiated confidence. She's serving. She's got the aura. Looks like it didn't bring any backup. It seriously did come all by itself.
Just like it promised. It would have been very bad for us if it had lied. So, what do we do now? Just die? We go out and speak with it. Ima, you handle interpreting.
Hey!
Yes, ma'am.
But we should go in our class armor, right? It never hurts to be cautious.
Indeed. Let's do that. Alright. For the last time, guys. Supposedly. Let's suit up. Look at that. So many faces. So many eyes. We'll never have to feel this unpleasant again. Ah! Was Yugami, like, smiling throughout all that? Are we going to have to fight here? Or we just want to look pretty? There we go. Even after seeing us descend to the schoolyard, the Supreme Commander perfectly maintained its stride, kept walking straight towards us. Weirdly, though, it didn't seem murderous or hostile. It walked up to us in a frighteningly natural way, staring at us intently the whole time. Seeing it like that, we were too tense to utter a single word. All we could do was stare. Then, it came to a stop a few feet in front of us. Alright, well, you look so happy to see us. With a calm, clear voice, it started gently speaking to us.
Hey, what did it say?
Ima, if you would.
Yeah!
Roger. Well,
Uh-huh.
no need to be so stiff. I have no intention of fighting you.
Is that true? Does it really not want to fight us? I suppose I need to gain your trust. To start, with that, the Supreme Commander brought its hand to its mask. I was going to say, wouldn't it be nice if we could see your face? Whoa. And revealed what was underneath. God damn. Alright. This is the true face of the strongest and greatest warrior? Wow. She's a real hottie. She's out of this world, guys.
I have way more money than her.
Are you sure?
Money has nothing to do with it.
But why? What does she hope to accomplish by showing us her face? I mean, it helps, right? Seeing the true form of what we're dealing with? Uh-huh. Yep, totally. Understood. To us warriors, removing our masks and showing our real faces is a display of the utmost respect. It also represents surrender. Oh wait, I thought we were surrendering to you guys. You're surrendering to us? Surrender? So it's like when a dog rolls over and shows its belly? This reminds me of when the prisoner was begging us to spare her life because her mask was off. She took off her mask in front of us too, right? So that's what that meant. Well, what is your choice? Before that, allow us to confirm one thing. If we give you what's in the defense room, you really won't attack us, right? When Ima clumsily translated his words to the Supreme Commander, a serene smile spread across her face. I will not attack you. Attacking someone who has seen your face is a great sin against the teachings of God.
The teachings of God?
Bing bing.
Yeah!
For us, God is absolute. Disobeying God's teachings will never be permissible. The act of showing you my face is one that carries great meaning to us. Like I said before, the commanders have their own religion, and they're all pretty devout. Well, you only told us that, I thought. They value God and God's teachings above all else. They have very strict tenets. They wear masks for religious reasons, too. I heard all about it while I was captured.
For someone like that to show their face to us must really mean they won't attack anymore. That means we can trust her, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. The invader's reverence for God is the real deal. Speaking of strict tenets. Hemoanima, or cryptoglobin was it? Anyway, absorbing that power is considered a taboo of the highest order. Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's super seriously forbidden. Ima said the same thing about absorbing cryptoglobin. Then, who really did that to Hiroko and the prisoner? Surely you know how the prisoner escaped, right? If Eito truly did kill the prisoner. The prisoner was alive for, like over a week at that camp. Surely she could have told them, hey, this weird guy with white hair and he's got an oversized outfit. He's the one who saved me. Shubidoo, agadiburu, adbubidoo, stabadoo, monokuma. I will keep my promise no matter what. I've brought you what you need as well. Shubidoo get out a rocket. The Supreme Commander produced a remote control-like object from her pocket and used it on something. The very next moment. What's that? What the? The artificial satellite just exploded. That same something flew in low with a roar, descending before us.
Damn, dude!
Why does it have to look like that? I feel like I'm gonna get executed by being launched into space.
It's a rocket! Do we get to ride it?
Pine warase ne dukufase foku barabe swidu nedu.
Whoa.
This
Oh, sorry.
is a means of transport to get you to the artificial satellite.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Supreme Commander. Don't execute me.
It's been specially treated to make it impervious to the undying flames. I wrote it to fly over the wall of fire myself.
Wowza.
Wadu jufu shudu morapiduk. Ameshu fomefan. Pine warase ne duk shukuvash.
How is it impervious to the undying flames?
It took a lot of effort to build, but it should be enough to get you to the satellite.
So if we take this, we really will be able to go home? And we won't have to die. Sheburu, Agaru, Bibu, Mimunebu. Now then, give me what's inside the defense room. Say, the thing you've been unknowingly protecting is an object of great danger.
Yeah!
It's a fearsome weapon that will destroy the entirety of this world. Destroy this entire world? It's just as we thought. Maybe it's just telling you what you want to hear. Shubidugaribu,
Yeah!
even if you successfully defended it, in the end, you too would be killed by that same weapon. But you had no idea about that, did you? You were deceived. As hard as it is to admit, you're right. We were fooled. I'm at a loss for words. Bastards. They never gave a shit about any of us. Subidugudubu, alabalololo, adorosto, Eito, traitor. Sorry. I'm taking great liberties with this translation. Sorry. It's not too late. There's still time. If you let go of that weapon and leave this place without putting up any resistance, all of us will survive. We'll end this without having any more meaningless battles.
Aha!
Please. This is our final peaceful solution. Final peaceful solution? Is our first ending really going to end here at day 94? Everything she's saying is completely right. Right. Nobody here wants any reckless fighting. Why is she cackling then, like a madwoman? Tubu, sigede burudu, kalamamino, arobestike dudushtubudu.
I do not wish to fight with you any longer. I don't wish for war. I just want to stop that weapon and protect this world. Protect this world. Wait. Isn't something off? The invader's goal is to advance world death, isn't it? Well, wasn't world death brought about because of humans? And wasn't the Earth just like tired of humanity, so it began world death? By shuffling us off this mortal plane, the world won't need to carry on with world death anymore, right? They're trying to help the world kill itself. They want to destroy it, not protect it. Maybe Ima mistranslated. Hey, you're shaking my confidence. This is my first time working as an interpreter. There's bound to be some errors. Let's not get stuck on the minute details. I don't think they're that minute. Maybe our assumption that the invaders were trying to advance world death was wrong from the start. Nozomi was there when we came up with that. She was probably trying to mislead us. You know, further motivating us to fight. Nozomi wouldn't do something like that. Either way, it doesn't seem like the Supreme Commander wants to fight. That part must be true at least. She revealed her true face, too. And it seems like they never disobey their god. How do we know that's her true face? What if she's pulling on Mission Impossible, and that's actually, like, another mask? Plus, now that we're speaking directly to her, my impression's completely changed from what it was in the beginning. Sirei always said the invaders were simple monsters. Now we know that ain't the case. Well, the invaders are, the commanders not so much. I knew we could understand each other if we just talked. Everyone just wants peace. Then what is their goal? Who even cares, man? Let's blow this popsicle stand already. I'm so done with this. I got dragged here against my will and forced to fight. Right? I'm sick of it all. But is this really okay? Can we really give up on Earth? Who even cares about Earth anymore? Do you see any humans around besides us? I don't care where I live, as long as it means I get to stay alive. Our lives are what really matter here. He says with a smile. I know I'm no more than a chewed up piece of gum beneath everyone's heels, but I believe that your lives are worth something. As a warrior, I don't place too much value on my life, but the holy Jumanji sword, she really wants to live on. Ima, tell her we've decided. Tell her we're gonna take her offer. We'll give her whatever's in the defense room. We'll give her the planet, just so long as she lets us use the rocket in exchange. Roger that. Ima immediately communicated this to the Supreme Commander, who nodded with a kind smile. Great, then we have a deal. You've made the right choice. Well, she wasn't gonna say we made the wrong one. Takumi's like, something's off. Everything's just so wrong. Are we dreaming right now? The right choice? Are we really doing the right thing? I don't know. But it's out of my hands now. At the very least, I need to find a way to bring Nozomi with us. You can control the rocket with this machine. Use it as you wish. With that, she threw the remote-like object in her hand over to us. Hey man, this thing, is it really gonna fly? Should we check it for like a bomb? Worst case scenario, even if we botch the launch, we shouldn't die so long as we're in our class armor. This is such a quick and easy solution. Why do all killing game stories have such weak endings? Who cares if the ending's exciting or not? We're going to live! I won't entertain the idea of a bad ending, even if we die! No matter what anyone else says, we're going to get our happy ending! That's right. Let us leave at once. We don't have any more business here. This is it. Our school days here are over. But it does make me feel a little guilty. It's not our fault. The people who made us fight are to blame. When we get to the satellite, we have to find them and make them explain why they did this to us. I'm sure we'll be fine as long as we're together. We'll make it work somehow. Eito, if you're gonna fuck up, now's the time to do it, please. Well then, all aboard the rocket. It's my first time riding one of these. Kinda nervous.
We'll leave you behind if you dawdle. Or are you going to walk there, Popper?
We all had different expressions and mixed emotions. All the same, everyone boarded the rocket the Supreme Commander had prepared for us. Come on, Takumi. Let's go. This is our happy ending. Oh boy, I can't wait. I watched Ato's back as he boarded the rocket, but I was stuck. Immobilized. Mr. Sumino, what's the matter? Everyone's waiting. Still rooted to the spot. I called out to my friends. Wait! I can't go like this. I need to get Nozomi. But just then, the rocket started up. What? Oh god!
What the? I didn't do anything. It closed on its own.
Suckers.
What's happening? Is it some type of specter?
Okay, everyone be cool. I'll use my class weapon to...
Oh, Hemo Anima.
My class
Disabled.
weapon isn't coming out!
Damn! Same with mine!
No way. Are hemoanimas being suppressed? Could this rocket be like the cages in the courtyard?
It can't be. We were tricked.
Shock horror.
What's happening, you guys?
Ema? Oh my god! We've been duped! Who could have seen this coming? Moron! It took a lot of effort to make that. We have the power of God. We don't need weapons, so we're not used to developing them.
Ema, are you okay?
Let's out of this thing, damn it! Bang, bang, bang. But I must show my gratitude for your gullibility. I never imagined you'd go in there so easily. So it was a trap. She was trying to fool us from the very start. Why? I thought the other side didn't want to fight anymore. That's so stupid. You guys are fucking stupid. I swear to God. Why couldn't we split our class in half? I would never let an enemy get away. Your death was decided from the start. A superior being such as myself wants you to die, so you should die for me.
What the hell?
What happened to God's teachings? I thought the invaders never disobeyed them. The Supreme Commander answered with a sigh. Ema, his head still in her grasp, translated for her. That's right. For us, God is absolute. And so are God's teachings. Disobeying God's teachings will never be permissible. But I'm special. I'm a great being who will eventually become the new God. Huh? Zero escape. The God with the rest of them blindly worship is just a worn-out old illusion. I am superior. I will become the new God and bring an end to that outdated illusion. With the overwhelming power of that weapon in my hands, everyone will kneel to me, even God himself. My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet. Are you just like adding flavor to her text now? Because she no way she said all that. What the hell is she saying?
Gapa.
Oh, Galpa. I'll remember that.
It's over?
Oh. Ema!
No! Anymore and I'll...
No, not Ema! Oh. Oh no. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, oh god, oh no, Nozomi! With your rejection symptoms, you're still gonna fight?
Nozomi?
Oh boy. How evil of you to deceive everyone. You say with a smile. I won't let you get away with this. I'm done letting you have your way with us. Stigabaloo. Let them go!
Nozomi! Oh god!
It's okay, Karara. I'll get you all out of there as soon as I can. Nozomi, it's no use. You're no match for her. That's right. You're already dealing with rejection symptoms. That doesn't matter. I won't back down. If I back down and run away, I can't protect you guys. Nozomi, I'll protect all of you. That's my decision, and I'm going to trust in it. It's high noon. There she goes.
Nozomi, I'll fight with you.
Are you sure, Takumi?
Well, I wasn't going to go have a fucking sleep.
We'll protect them together.
Just the two of us. Against a god. What could possibly go wrong?
That's right. Let's fight to protect all our friends!
Here goes.